All right, let's get this show started!
Chael Sonnen gives his 2 cents on the pound-for-pound conversation. Ilia Topuria became the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in many's eyes, Chael Sonnen included, following his knockout win over Charles Oliveira last Saturday at UFC 317. The former UFC star-turned-analyst believes the UFC official rankings got it right in replacing Islam Makhachev with Topuria at the top of the promotion's pound-for-pound list. He does think Makhachev has a say, and wouldn't have too much of a problem with Makhachev as #1, but he personally has Topuria as the best fighter today. They gave it to Topuria, Sonnen said on his YouTube channel. Now, it wouldn't have been big news if they would have given it to Islam, it would have been a talking point. It would have been something that I might have come here today and discussed with you, or might not have. Instead, it's my lead story. They gave it to Ilia and that put Ilia over Islam, and you know what? I don't think it's possible not to. I don't think it's possible not to. Although Makhachev is highly respected, Sonnen points out his current standing. Expected to move up to welterweight to face Jack Della Maddalena for the UFC welterweight title, Makhachev is technically no longer UFC champion, as he vacated his 155-pound belt. He's only eligible to the pound-for-pound ranking, Sonnen said. How would you take a sitting world champion and tell us that he's behind of a guy that doesn't have a belt? That's tough, isn't it? Topuria holds the UFC lightweight title and sits as the undisputed champion of the division. However, Sonnen sees Topuria as a 3-division champion, something that sets him apart from any fighter on the roster, thus justifying his pound-for-pound ranking. The reality is paperwork and nothing, but paperwork has stopped Ilia Topuria right this second. Not a win, not a contest, not an extra punch thrown. Nothing more than clerical has stopped Ilia Topuria from right this moment being your 145-pound champion, your 155-pound champion, and being your reigning BMF champion. Ilia Topuria should be standing with 3 belts, which is one more than anybody else has had right now at this moment. Clerical decisions prevented 2 of those belts to be around his waist and shoulder right now, so he stands there with 1. And that's still 1 more than Islam has.